It gets in my subconscious. It gets in like, I can't. Stop saying it then. It's like, I have this little candy. I can have it, but you cannot have it. I'm going to flaunt it around you. It's so stupid. Stop saying it then. If you think that word is bad, everybody should just stop using it and forget about it. It's extremely confusing. At some point, I said it on Twitch accidentally, but it was many years ago. And obviously, it was not racist. It's just we were streaming a game and like some people in our team were black and they kept saying it. And I accidentally said it and I was like, oops. And then I was like, are we cool? You're like, yeah, we cool. And I was more so worried about Twitch. But back then, Twitch was a very different space. Yeah, I was like, oh, watch out for that. Because, we were trying to take down another team. It was a hard mission. Was it Call of Duty we were playing? I think it was H1Z1. How did you never say it? When we had that H1Z1 team party, you guys were saying it nonstop. And I think only one or like a couple of, not the majority, but minority of our teammates were black. And everybody was saying it. And obviously not a single one of them meant it in any derogatory way. None of them. It's just like a little picky, cheeky, stupid word. And that's what I mean. People don't understand that the real racism, at least around people like us, it doesn't exist. Now, I understand that it was, I don't understand. I heard, so I can understand with my mind from what I heard that it were terrible experiences before when slavery was happening. And I'm sure there's some people also experiencing bad things. I know that racism is a thing. I've seen little parts of it. People told me stories. I personally haven't experienced it. I don't treat people differently based on their race. You've seen me interact with other people, but whenever I make comments or jokes, everybody just, I wish they would feel the energy behind it and stop getting so obsessed with me asking to touch someone's hair, which I would have regardless. Even if it was a white person with a white perm hair, I would still ask, can I touch your hair? Because it's fluffy and it's cute. I want to touch it. I want to know how it feels. But everyone's just so fucking sensitive. And I'm just scared. At times I'm scared to interact with black people. Or say black. Sometimes I'm scared of saying it. Can I say black? Is that racist? I don't fucking know. Because it's not about my intent. No one thinks about my intent. It's all about learning the rules. And I'm not from here. I don't fucking know the rules. The rules change all the time too. What if I miss the memo? They're going to crucify me, try to cancel me. That's crazy. There's so much tension. I have to literally walk on eggshells. That's not fun. I can't be a fun entertainer in that way. Can I give you a documentary to watch? Sure, we can actually watch it on the stream, but only when I get my PC back, which can take a while. Maybe I can link it to Fonzie. Intention is so much more important than anything. Exactly, but so many people just ignore that. So many people. I was actually called racist several times, even though I was just being curious mind. Maybe just a little cheeky. Just a tad. I can't believe Reggie didn't let me say it. I thought we were friends. If somebody wants to call me a honky, what do you think is going to happen? I can't stop you. Do whatever makes you feel happy. But then again, obviously my history is different. I think it's just important to judge in the moment another person's energy, as opposed to going off those generic rules and ignoring the intent. You have thick skin and do whatever. You tell me black people don't have thick skin? What? I think it got thickened. The history of the states is such that the tension is very much, yeah. There's definitely some very unique, there's a very unique case going on specifically in the United States. I kind of understanding that I just need to walk on eggshells in the United States when it comes to the subject. Would you get offended? I wouldn't get offended if you call me anything, because it can't offend me unless I think that about myself. That's why I don't quite understand why others are so... It's almost like it's one of these things that... Here's how I think. I think that after all of the terrible mistreatment that Black people have gotten, they still believe that they didn't get enough retribution from other people that caused them that pain. And it's like they kept that word, because if it was really that bad of a word, they would have just been like, don't ever use it. Like, let's forget that was, you know how Nazis and like everything when it comes to Nazi is just pretty much no one's using it. Everyone's trying to forget about it, that it ever happened. It's like one of these big mistakes that most people look back in the history like, let's just put it behind us, right? Like this gesture that they were given, the swastikas, like nothing's allowed. So if it was really like that painful, Black people would have not used the N-word among each other. They kept it as like a little thing, a little reminder, like, hey, this is something we can use only among each other, but you cannot use it. If you use it, we're going to unleash, if you're not Black and you use it, we're going to unleash all of the anger that we had built up for many, many years that white people and possibly Asian people were mistreating us. And we just going to unite and come down trying to cancel you. They do use it. They use, I've seen those videos. I've seen them videos. I've heard them say that a lot. Yes, swastikas were stolen. This used to mean sun. Did you guys know that? It's kind of unfortunate we lost the sun sign. Anyways, I think there's just like, at this point, it's like a reminder. We can do it, but you cannot. Try it. Try. Like so many posts online that I see, people get triggered so much if a white person even implies the N-word. Like, just like, it's like the Black people are just like waiting. Somebody's gonna mess up. We're gonna keep saying it. We're gonna keep saying it left and right. And then one of these Black fools will mess up and we're gonna tear them down for everything they've done. This is what it looks like. Just stop saying, everybody stop saying it. Stop it. Because it gets in your head. Stop. Everybody. Let's just cancel the whole word. You know how... So the N-word was canceled on Twitch. Then we had the R-word canceled. Now, I'm a little scared to talk about autism as well, even in like the way... We obviously talking about it in a medical sense, but I'm still scared. I'm not sure... Has it been officially canceled? Like, let's just fully cancel the words. Like, no one can use them. As if they don't exist. Let's start fresh. Hey, my name is Mira. I'm kind of Caucasian, mainly white, but I never did the genetics test, so could be a little Black. I've seen my hair curls. Well, it's straightened right now, but... What's your name? Where you from? What you about? The other difference to see between the states and other countries is the lack of integration between the races. It was taboo for a long time here to intermarry. That led to some tension. Yeah, but I feel like sometimes it's not about races for me. It's about, I love preserving the boundaries of certain countries and their cultures. Like, seeing what's happening in France right now actually pains me. And there are many countries like that that are just not controlling immigration. So this has nothing to do with races specifically. It's just countries are losing their identity. Everything's blending. I don't want